Hello people, hello. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Father T. If it is your first time on this channel, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for following the link. Thank you very much for liking and sharing, because I know you're gonna like it and then you're gonna share. If it is your 30th time on this channel, thank you very much for watching this. Like I said the other time, you guys are the real MVP. Like, you make the things that happen on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching this. Don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up if you like it, and also don't forget to share it with your friends and to do the most important thing, which is to subscribe. Today, as you can see, I have two beautiful ladies with me, and I am sitting behind them on the highest chair around because I want them to have all the attention and still all the, what do you call this, the beauty that I'm always saying I have on my YouTube channel. But yes, so I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, and we're going to get into today's video. Cool.
Hi guys, my name is Yvonne Saniro, and my Instagram handle is Sunny Yvonne. You can check me out there.
Yeah, perfect.
Hello guys, I go by the name Tapadra, and my Instagram name is Tracy T. Mugwede.
So I'm gonna leave like I'm gonna type out their Instagram handle so that you guys can follow them if you really like what you see. Today we want to talk about what girls want in a relationship. Since it's Valentine's month, it's the month of love, of glory, of expressing how you feel about your significant other. So we really just want to define, or we want to talk about what Christian girls want and expect in a relationship. Because I have learned, or I figured out between, there is some sort of a glass ceiling, if I might say, when it comes to Christian and God relationships. Christian, my brother church and my sister church and and that type of thing. Such that you find when you start dating someone who is a Christian, you get into a relationship, my expectations are cut. And when someone doesn't live up to those expectations, you be like, or my brother or whatever. So that's basically what we want to discuss. But before we talk about that, we just want to ask these ladies what they want for Valentine's. What are they expecting from their significant? Wait, guys are in relationships. Wait, if you're like, we're not going to talk about who what I expect. Guys, who they bye-bye.
Me, I would want some shoes, to be honest. Some high heels, some chocolates, and a dinner date. I would want that.
I'll make sure I'll upload this before Valentine's so that
They know.
if the guys see it and they follow you on Instagram, they can do the things that they.
Honestly speaking, it will be my first time. Yeah, it's kind of shocking, but it will be my first time, so I don't know anything. I would just appreciate. Yes,
Like, I think I'm in the same, we're in the same space, because I don't remember receiving it. Well, I did at some point, but it wasn't from my boyfriend. It was from a guy Angale crush. Then the other time, when I was supposed to receive something, I told my apartment school. And I did it simply because this guy got himself into trouble with the Valentine's Day. That's story. Then, after that, I honestly don't remember dating a guy who gave me something on Valentine's. Like, I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, they could jump a Valiaga Mobile, and I'm thinking, I've done. But yeah, so that's what's going to be happening. I don't know what I'm going to get, but I don't believe I cannot do it because I don't believe I'm going to do it.
yeah, I can also experience. No more time in the church as I but I remember I was received. But I think I'm sure, hey, and did you go receive I punish a couple of things I'm going to say.
I give check out the
Yeah,
but anyway, guys, let's get into today's video. What do you guys look for, or what do you guys expect when you're getting into a relationship with the guy?
You started, I'm not helping you. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I would want a relationship that compromises of God first before anything else. And I would also want a relationship that compromises trust, commitment, transparency, and authenticity.
we get back to you with the good part.
Okay.
Father, what do you want when you get into a relationship?
Honestly speaking, inini zvangu ndakazvimirira kana ndichipinda murelationship or kana kuti zvandinoda ndodawo munhu anotya Mwari, respect iripo, communication wise, because chokwadi ndo zviri kuuraya marelationship. So munhu make sure you are good at it, or kana usiri good at it, but pandinotaurako inzwawo. And then character wise, dressing, I'm very particular. Dressing, you have to make sure, because it's time yekuti munhu anenge akapfeka boots handiti tadzozoti dzura kubva here, angaitida here kupfeka. So pakupfeka apa munhu ngangatipfeka zvakanaka, so it goes hand in hand with tambotaura nazvifamba.
Okay, cool. Saka, what I picked from both of you guys, the major thing that you want is a godly relationship. Let us then define what a godly relationship is, and from your own understanding, what kind of a guy is he?
Well, to me, a God-fearing guy is someone who submits to God first, and someone who loves God before anyone else, even including me or his mother or whatever. I want a guy who is spiritual, whereby he prays and he will help me in prayer, and also a guy who loves God.
So basically, you want a guy who's prayerful?
Yeah, a prayerful guy.
Mwari ndiye hake, honestly. Mwari ndiye hake, obviously, because I do believe kuti munhu wese anotya Mwari, munhu wese anoziva Mwari. So pane level yekuziva Mwari yacho yekutiwo kana ndikakuti no sex, you will understand even uchiona muBhayibheri kuti why zviri kunzi izvi. But then it's very tricky nyaya yekuziva Mwari, because mumwe munhu anogona kunge achiziva Mwari achireka mamwe maprinciples atambotaura kumashure hazvizomake sense. Ndopaunozoona paya munhu anoti it's rather better ndona hangu adrunkard but iye tichinzwisana, nokuti uyu wacho anoziva Mwari muna Mwari, exactly. So basically inini hangu I would want munhu ari pakati nepakati, because I know kuti munhu wese anotya Mwari. Respect kwandiriwo nekumaparents ake, I think respect nochinhu chiri most important.
Basically iwe unoda Joseph type of boyfriend. Kana chireva Joseph, chireva Joseph muBhayibheri akaramba kunona nemukadzi wakati
Okay,
alright. That's basically the kind of guy that you want. A guy who knows good fine, meaning I chose Christ and I am sticking to what Christ says about me.
Exactly.
No sex before marriage, we pay our tithe every month, we go to church every Sunday, whatever. I know that I'm in my chunguruka church. Okay, famous you guys, famous. Yes. That's all the church is going, guys.
I would also want a guy who is fun, like a guy who he can be God-fearing, yes, but he also has to desire me, a guy who actually expresses how he feels about me. Okay, yeah, that's what I want.
So what if a guy desires you sexually?
Yeah, I'm fine with that, but I want like the principles. Everyone has principles, but you just have to have self-control and also communicate on the part what we are going to do with this issue, with the sex issue. Yeah.
Okay, cool. But then, from your own understanding, this guy is them church natural, the so-called brothers, so-called God-fearing guys.
Yeah.
Are they as God-fearing as you guys expect them to be? Because in my own analysis, not everyone says God who follows God. That's why I'm always saying, people have to understand, we are Christians, but we have flaws. We are Christians, we are humans. And yes, at some point, we don't want to have sex before marriage. So, but because of situations and the places that we put ourselves in, we will find people are actually having sex. And everyone gets all judgmental because people think we are perfect. Are these guys that we are meeting, or these guys that come to church every Sunday, as perfect as we want them to be? portray in front of the church and in front of the community, are they that when it comes to relationships?
That one is a tricky one. Because what you see happening out there, it's crazy. To be honest, yeah, it's crazy. You can never predict his next move. You don't know. Like issue you were told to people, Vanumitisana, or at least in church, or they get married, they do everything, but you hear the wife is pregnant 3 months after. Is about to give birth 3 months after, but then you realize, oh, these guys, we thought they were holy, but no.
So is there anything like holy in a relationship? From your experience, is there anything like holy in a relationship? Relationship where I told you, maybe out of 10, my youth are in church. Can we say 8 of them are doing things that are holy?
No.
And what I can say, or based on my experiences, because honestly, I've been that one person. I would say when I went for tertiary, I didn't know my visions more. No, we have to not. I'm going there. You know, good life started tertiary level because when you're at high school, so basically, when I can ipapo, I told Dr. I'm coming to church and all that stuff. And trust me, but honestly speaking. And life was and the way it is, and to think it's not someone I should cheat with some other girls. And I've had encounter even church to an extent like that. No man, it's not a bit on the song someone kunzoku, one was generally and then we started from there because I know good apparent church not the perfect, but we work on perfection. So in the so-called church guys, the so-called ministers, the so-called what? Honestly speaking, Janet and now, and the child.
Okay. So I'm a minister. I need this church guys.
Honestly, they lie.
Okay.
They do lie. Not all.
Not all of them.
Most of them, they are full of pretending.
50% of them are pretending.
Exactly.
Cool. Okay, fine. So to get back to our question, what girls want? So basically, you guys have like established but are you willing to compromise your principles? Literally, because the guys in church, they're not acting up to what they're supposed to be doing. Then you meet this guy and he's not born again, maybe, but my principles, IK, and everything else in him is the guy that you want. But the only thing that's happening is Ngomana is not born again, and he doesn't look like he's gonna start going to church anytime soon. But everything else, Ukamuza space, that is, we're not going to have sex before marriage. He's gonna chill. You're gonna tell him, Kuti, I go to church very often like this, like this, like this. I'm so sure that you know self church here to the ground. Would you settle for someone like that?
No, I would settle for someone like that. But I would want that person to making efforts, which as though I follow the right path in life. I would want that.
So basically, I took it. Not gonna be there. It's not your romantic evangelism.
Yeah.
Because I remember, like when we were in college, we used to talk about it. Is it okay? Is it proper to date a guy? They should know. I really like this guy, and we can build something together. But her asking, like. Born again, he doesn't go to church, like this. Then he decided, you know what, I'm gonna work on his faith life. You would actually do that.
Yeah. Because almost now, more came out and doctor said that. Yeah. So as time goes on, I cheated on how serious you are. Because it's come a time of my problems and stuff, and then you bring your issue with Amana, and then I do believe in prayer and with presence, you know it. And all your brother, how persistent and consistent you are by the truly Munano change, because you are not going to my result, I'll go by cook. Very good, Muno, it in the day as not. He's a minister, they say, oh, that's the Nakonama week.
You cannot change the person. How does that work? If you're saying crucified, Munano will not be cheated because I never shown of how I am probably glowing from being a church person. There's that issue which you can't change the person. How does that work?
panyaya kuti haungachinja haukwanisi kuchinja munhu anogona kuchinja but not completely. Vamwe vanopretenda just to meet up nezvauri kuda iwewe, but then mamumba ndopai pamunozoona kuti munhu anochinja. Kana anga wakamuona achinwa doro unozongomona akudzokera kudoro rake nokuti zvaanga achida zvaita shona inoti rinonyenga rinohwarara. So basically ndo zvinhu zvamunenge muchida kuona zvokuti handimbode kunyepera. Ukaona mapinda gore 2 years uchiona munhu achiramba achidaro, hapana itokamedhe yekuti vanotokuratidza unhu hwake chaiwo chaiwo even before musati masetla. So inguva yekudzidzana kana totaura kuti
now we get into the courting part. Cool. So also you guys mentioned between you want the same. You mentioned between them and what you want in a guy, does it necessarily mean a guy who's outgoing or maybe outgoing in
No, a guy who's adventurous. Like you have to have fun with a man. You have to go out places like bungee jumping, like what you do. Yes. You have to go out and also go out maybe clubbing once.
Okay, cool. Fine. Now that you brought in now that you brought in the concept of clubbing, is it okay for me and my church boyfriend to go clubbing? Given what happens in the club, is it okay basically for Christians to find themselves in that space? From your own point of view, not basically for everyone, from your own point of view. You are with how you handle your Christianity.
For me it's okay. I only think that if you just agree we will do this and this and not do this, like we just go for dancing or we just go to listen to some music and so forth, that's okay. Not to persistently or gradually go there every time with a man.
Okay. Saka, you basically don't mind a minister who say there's an husband of club.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No. These things happen.
Yes, it happens. I can totally relate. It happens. I know of a guy who is respected in the Harare Christian community. But this guy, he goes clubbing. Someone is like, I know this person. When she's telling me that, it's not much of a surprise. Because I know Kuti, they handle their walks with God. And it's all about how you have a relationship with God. Kudara, I used to judge people and be like, instead of like going clubbing, you should be in church and what. But then at the end of the day, I figured, Kuti, it's what confirms within your spirit and what doesn't confirm with your spirit. And how you interpret your journey with Christ. This is how the other person. Because we want to have this kind of relationship. So the place that an idol type of life instead of living our own kind of life. But before I talk about me and whatever, you had some sort of opinion towards clubbing with the Christian.
Honestly speaking, and I'm someone very exposed to everything like this. And now I'm such now I'm still saying. And then I'm kind of able to go out. I don't drink, right? So do not know that good home or no, you just say you can come in and say, but yeah, and the daughter know adventurous. I don't go down. Let us make things happen. No, that's crazy. That's very interesting. Exactly.
That's interesting. But I understand one could change where you guys go out as beautiful bride, where you guys go out for trips at some churches. Some churches do like those kind of modeling events and whatnot. But basically what you want is to be a space that is not a church.
Exactly. Sure. Because when I'm in church, hauchakwanisi kunyatsotamba kana wangochotamba
Yeah.
so level rekufarira racho rinodzikira kamutembo kanozosema sister mazenge mawaona
Saka church comes their judgment when it comes to kufara nemukomana wako.
hayi
Okay.
There's a
That's
certain way
the only
you
thing
act
that-
at church. There's a certain way you
You
act
act
when-
when you're with your boo.
Yeah.
With your man. We need to. Cool. Let's talk about PDA. Public display of affection. Would you hold hands with your man, given that you're a Christian? Mutao.
Yes. Yeah. It's not a big deal.
Cool. Cool. Like hug each other and be somewhat close to, not intimate, but be so public with your affection. Your two people will be like, now. Would you be like that, which is out to the people at church, like or what? Do you want to have that kind of relationship? Because in Ango, I like that.
I wouldn't mind holding hands, yes, but you know, hugging and grabbing each other, I sort of, no, I can't do that.
It depends on my places.
Yeah.
Copacabana there. But kana kuri quiet,
Yeah.
you can do that. You can do that. But less
Fine. What are your guys' sentiments on what do they call it? Oral sex. We say not sex before marriage, but then there are types of sex that come with being intimate with your person. There is like proper sex that is said to be for those who are married. But then in our generation, man, we're getting lots and lots of ways of getting sex. Like oral sex where you don't necessarily penetrate, but you guys have some sort of touching and nakedness and whatever going on and all those kind of things. Would you guys want that in a relationship?
No one is perfect, to be honest.
I love that. You know, because like everyone who is a Christian, I feel like whenever they want to defend themselves, whenever they want to defend whatever they want to say, they start by saying no one is perfect, or they start first. I think it's Corinthians. Therefore, there is no condemnation for those who are in Christ. Those are like basically people.
Don't judge for you.
To get back to our question, you were saying good ambition.
No one is perfect.
No one is perfect.
Yeah. About oral sex, to be honest with you, I've had Christian friends who say and defend it, say like, you know, just because I'm sweeter, that actual act, it doesn't matter. Yeah, Shinabasa, you can do it. Yeah, people do it, but as for me, no.
Fine. Have you ever been presented by a situation where you have to choose?
Yes.
And what was the choice? Oh, that's now. Let's not get into it. What are your sentiments? Would you want oral sex or not?
That's okay. Okay, yeah. No, yeah. So I'll put a clear. I don't Christian, honestly. Yeah, so my principles are to talk to my better. Yeah, we show no my relationships are going to teach you to come on your son. It's often a relationship where I give out that sex and one that self respect. I used to don't want to put him and ask for respect and younger Jagada. Hoping that money or not sexy, I told him about everything is cool. So my evaluations or not to adjust so by level right now. I can't talk about that.
Okay, fine. I totally understand. The next question is, what do you guys want when it comes to finances? Do you want a guy, where you're like, I'm my own boss, I can take care of myself? keep your money and I'll do that. What do Christian girls want when it comes to finance? From the guy. What's your position? How do you handle finances in your relationship?
And to be honest with you, Chichi Udara, like Taiwudzana, if he doesn't spoil you or if he doesn't take you out, buy you airtime, leave them. We used to do that. But as time goes on, you realize that those things don't really matter. Yeah, you can be your own woman and work for yourself, spoil yourself. But as for me, to be honest, once in a while, I would want my man to do something for me nice. Not that I would depend on him, but I would want him to spoil me once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you know contribute up and my finances is okay. Let's say my friends are right. My friends are going arbitral like say and for doing a in digital down. But it's come a time ago to Panapang over to all concession because back then that's a better problem name relationship young because Munwajo that's what he was thinking. Anga Mera. Maria Comana, just so they do pay service, but in a come with a Munaki or honestly, guys, I know you. It is much as on a man is the root of all evil. In on my edge page, in as much as man is the root of all evil, I don't think holy being broke is holy. In Angu, Madame Comanong, do not know, honestly.
I think we were talking about it earlier on. Girls, we were created to be provided.
Exactly.
And it's something that I recently learned myself. In every aspect of everything, we're learned to be provided for emotionally, financially, sexually, whatever. But finances wise, I think it's basic, and I think the society is also like cemented the fact that a guy is supposed to take care of his girl. And when every girl gets into a relationship, she expects the guy to have at least somewhat upper financial needs. Which you can say, you know what, don't worry, I'll probably handle this for you. And I feel like she needs to know the fair
because I just got to money, but I was it out guy by but in Zango, in Tagasimira. In Tirumananda, but you could think the question drivers or maybe upon and as a man else, right? No question could support our financially on the support of the question of just so that and ramming to get a while baby into the airtime, baby this, baby that. But sitting at our Madame Comana in Otomodo, yes, to provide. Not all the time, you know what
to finish like this whole conversation, the last question I want to ask you guys is materially, what do you guys want? Materially, what kind of curiosity do you expect? Like, you think it's not taste of what you like or what you like. What do you guys expect from a guy who's a Christian? Do you expect him to take home a gift? Or do you want him to be always in a suit and tie? Or whatever? Should he have a car? What do you guys want from a guy?
I wouldn't feel like necessarily turning water and stuff. You know, economy is hard in Zimbabwe. But unofana kunge chito presentable. Because I'm holy, because I'm a brother in church, we'll take a former all the time. Cannot see, we know hustlers in town. Onka Otongoti, those dressing young, shorts, and ripped or. Yeah, they are nice. But it's not, it's often with a one chance. You have to mix it up.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to mix it up. Go to a formal and then casual, yeah.
Mr. Family!
Every environment it has on it's interesting. So basically, I can troop church or like formal. I troop and out and that's not going to tell anybody.
Yeah.
So I know. But no, to pick up my shirts. I love my shirts. I love my shirts. But I don't to pick up my shirts, my jogger, you know, jog types of that, but you know. In the morning, go up and I live by that. You don't know what it. And I just boy.
Yeah, church boy.
Oh,
Church boy. Okay, cool. So I think to exercise. I think so. I think we exhausted everything. From finances to how to the materials to how a guy is supposed to appear, how we want our guys sexually. Though I feel like you gave them enough of the answers from the papa, but I'm gonna let it go.
You can help us.
You can help us first.
That's what
It's like a personal thing, and you don't want to put yourself out there. Because some of these things, you're okay because you're gonna know your boyfriend. And once you put yourself out there, Christians being Christians, chattel can go back. So I feel like sexuality wise, and did I go for this 7 we have to talk about it, yes, because fine, cool, let's talk about it. I feel like we don't talk about sex in the church because we are always taught to know sex before marriage. And one thing that our pastors of today are not paying attention to, or one thing that they're not getting is whether we listen to them or not, we are having sex in the church.
Yes, exactly.
You will find kuti church one, Muni has more than 3 sexual partners. But I'll start telling you guys, let's not have sex. But Mr. Muto was in 05, Akato sleep over, Kumbakwa, whatsoever. So I feel like, yes, we want that as girls, even as guys don't have sex in the church. But it's something that people are not talking about. And it's something that, because my pastors, my advisors, my youth are only just telling us to don't have sex. I've asked you the pros and the cons.
Exactly.
If you struggle don't have sex, but I just put why not? Baby, do not be whatever. Exactly, it's a sin. But we're not being told, these guys are asking us to put it why you shouldn't. And because of that, people are having sex. But, and this put that just on my phone. What's really long? I wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys want from a guy sexually? Do you just want hugs? Do you want hugs and kisses? Do you just want kisses? Do you want him to hold you, or you don't want him to hold you when you're in a relationship with a person? What do you want?
Okay, it's to be honest with you, I would want a guy who kisses me.
Okay.
I would want a kiss, I would want a hug.
Okay.
Yeah. But
cool. Just I feel like the basic.
Feel more connected.
The basic.
People.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's
physical connection.
Everything's called connection. Yeah. Next time I go to Munari Kuro. I miss you.
What?
No,
I miss your heart.
I should put that.
Okay.
I think it's no
Baby, I miss your hug. Oh my god. But I just watch it.
Like these days, but like these are my love languages. Your partner. Like as for me, my partner is highest.
So she's in a relationship.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship, guys.
Partner
is the highest score was the physical attraction. Saga, I know that he wants me to hold him and grab him, show PDA and what. You have to learn that so that the relationship no fumbles. Not to just.
Are you willing to be in a close space with your boyfriend? Are you willing to go for sleepovers?
Sleepovers? Yeah.
No, I do. Yeah.
And you don't feel condemned? Even like, fine, like physically and socially you don't feel condemned because I'm not
Oh, honestly,
spiritually you don't.
No, but Jakwenda nokuti tani nguva yakadidi.
Yeah, exactly.
I think time.
Not kuti munhu une 3 months you start to
munokurumidza kufinana and hapana zvamune muchiri kuita murelationship.
pane point yekuti
zvese zvine mastages.
yeah nema kutoita the stage but
Okay, cool. I think we are done for today. I enjoyed this. Like I personally enjoyed this. So basically, yeah, that's what maybe a standard goal in a relationship, a standard Christian goal with a relationship wants from the guy. Please do comment down below and tell me what probably you want from a guy as a Christian goal and what you as a guy expect from a goal if you're a Christian. And also, let's start talking about sex because people are actually having sex in church. And we all know that sex is forbidden. But we don't want to lie and say if you want evidence, look at the number of guys and girls who meet in church and start telling me people are not having sex. People are having sex and it's the conversation that we need to start talking about. Why are people having sex? What's forcing or what's causing for people to have sex when they're saying they are born again Christians? And we find a way as a generation, you put okay, fine then. But how can we stop it so that we live a proper godly life? That's all from me, guys. I find one but it's cool like that. That's all from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching this. Don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up and to comment down below and tell me how you feel about everything that we discussed in here. My name is Sadati, and don't forget to follow us on our official page at gospel_catchup. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Bye.